Rúben Amorim walks into Anfield with something Manchester United have lacked for much of the past 2 seasons: a cohesive idea that survives the first press. The Portuguese coach's 3-4-2-1 is a study in modern pragmatism. Compact distances, repeatable pressing triggers, and fast escalations into space once the ball is won. Against Liverpool, the logic is simple. Deny central progression, crowd the half spaces where the Reds' wide playmakers invert, then spring runners into the channel behind the fullbacks. The execution, of course, is anything but simple. Start with the shape. Out of possession, United compress into a 5-4-1 shell. But it's not passive. The first line bends rather than chases. The striker curves his run to shade the ball toward one sideline, forcing Liverpool's center-backs to play to the trap side. The near wing-back steps high at the moment the pass travels, while the near number 10 jumps the fullback's inside lane. Behind them, the double pivot forms a sliding screen. One midfielder blocks the vertical into the number 8. The other protects the straight ball into the 9. If the trap lands, United create a turnover near touch. If it doesn't, they reset quickly, refusing to be dragged into chaotic pressing races that Liverpool typically win. With the ball, the back three are functional rather than decorative. Amorim asks the central center-back to hold his position, the far side center-back to be the free outlet, and the near side wing-back to play as a disguised winger during the first phase. The double pivot become a box with the 2 number 10s, 4 central reference points that overload Liverpool's pair of midfield 8s. That box is the engine. One player receives to feet, one runs beyond, one screens for the cutback, and one guards rest defense. It means United can play short combinations through the nearest pressure and still be protected against Liverpool's immediate counter. The key duel is always wide. Liverpool want their fullbacks to step high and their wingers to attack the far post. Amorim's answer is counterintuitive. Invite the pass to the fullback, then spring a 3-man trap. The near number 10 approaches from inside to outside. The wingback arrives on the receiver's first touch, and the near pivot blocks the bounce pass into the number 6. If Liverpool recycle, United slide as a unit. If Liverpool force it, the ball often becomes loose in a zone United have preloaded. From there, the release is fast and vertical, not heroic, a straight ball down the line for the striker's diagonal run, or a third-man pattern into the half space for a cutback. Set pieces matter more than usual at Anfield, where the atmosphere amplifies small margins. Amorim keeps 2 players high on defensive corners, 1 central sprinter and 1 touchline outlet, to pin 3 Liverpool markers and reduce the weight under the cross. On United's own corners, the movements are brutally simple. Flood the 6-yard line with a near-post runner, a blocker, and a late far-post attacker, while a number 10 lurks for the second ball. The goal is not the first contact. It's the rebound falling to a red shirt inside the box, while Liverpool are still turning. Transitions decide the credibility of any plan. When United lose the ball, Amorim's rest defense is a 3+2. The back 3 stay connected. One pivot blocks the first vertical pass, and the other jockeys to the far side to balance. The wingbacks' first step is backward, not forward. The number 10's first touch after regains is forward, not sideways. It sounds pedantic, but these civilized habits prevent the match from becoming the end-to-end track meet Liverpool crave. Amorim will accept a slower tempo if it keeps the ball where he wants it, between Liverpool's lines, where a foul draws a card and a slip draws a shot. Personnel then sharpen the theory. A right wingback, comfortable under pressure, can survive Liverpool's aggressive left side. A left center back with pace protects the channel against diagonal switches. Up front, the striker's job is less glamorous than decisive. Sprint diagonally to pull a center back wide. Stop dead to offer the wall pass. then re-accelerate to attack the cut-back lane. The number 10s, the real artists in this system, must mix craft with cruelty. Receive on the half-turn, make the first pass clean, arrive in the box late. One place to connect, the other place to pierce. They swap roles whenever Liverpool's nearest 8 overcommits. Anfield's emotional weather cannot be ignored. United's plan requires moments of deliberate slowness, 30 seconds of sterile possession to cool the stands, a foul in midfield to reset the lines, a goalkeeper hold instead of a quick throw. Amorim's teams are at their best when the game is inside their metronome, not the crowd's. That said, he also scripts 3 pre-planned speed-ups each half, a rotated throw-in that launches a runner behind a ball-watching fullback, a rehearsed sequence from a goal kick that reaches the striker's feet in 3 passes, and a corner routine disguised as a short option before a whipped back post cross. These flourishes are not tricks, they are pressure valves. Risk lies everywhere in this matchup. If Liverpool break the first trap and find their pivot facing forward, United can be forced backward too quickly, and the wing-backs turn into fullbacks pinned near their own area. If United's front 3 press in straight lines rather than curves, Liverpool's center-backs will step into midfield and tilt the pitch. If the double pivot gets separated, the space beside them becomes a runway for Liverpool's 8s. Amorim's solution is spacing. Keep 10 meters horizontally between the pivots, 20 meters vertically from backline to midfield in settled shape, and never let the distances stretch beyond a sprint and a half. It's not romantic. It's repeatable. All of these mechanics serve one aim: produce high-value chances without paying a chaos tax. United don't need 20 shots at Anfield. They need 5 of the right kind. 2 from cutbacks after a diagonal burst. 1 from a set-piece rebound. 1 from a counter where the striker drags 2 defenders and releases a late runner. 1 from a second-phase cross after switching play against a retreating block. The rest of the time, they must treat the ball like a shield rather than a sword. If the plan works, the match will look oddly flat for long spells, and then suddenly violent when United choose. Liverpool will carry more sterile possession. United will carry more threat per entry. If it fails, it will fail early, with United trapped in their own third and the wingbacks chasing shadows. Amorim knows this, which is why the first 10 minutes are scripted to be boring. Long diagonals to test field position. Second balls contested with numbers. No risky passes through the middle until the lines are set. Survive the opening surge, earn the right to pass, then try to win. The paradox of Amorim's approach is that it feels conservative while creating the exact kind of moments that travel on highlight reels. Compactness births counters. Patience births panic in the opponent. If United can hold their nerve, their 3-4-2-1 won't just resist Liverpool. It will pull them into the very traps Anfield usually sets for others. The blueprint is there. The questions are eternal. Will the distances hold? Will the forwards run? And will the first chance fall to the right shirt?